JasonTankLipp, aka Jason Lipp, aka L.I. the Prophet, aka the last of the great Jedi, aka the GOAT, aka the last great hope for the helpless and weary. This summer has been a roller coaster of ups and downs, but I tried to be a resilient soldier and persevere through the pain and the tears with a vision of light at the end of some tunnel of darkness that I was going through, believably in a well-lit, hot summer. Somehow that's how strong the darkness of my pain had roots. And I'm still in a lot of pain, but I made this track just now. These are original TankLipp lyrics, and it kind of doesn't necessarily make sense to the introduction I just gave you, but for me it makes sense. I battle a lot of mental issues, and thankfully I was resilient enough to stay out of a hospital. I didn't think a psych ward was going to help my situation, so I dug deep and fought through every mental crisis that popped up, and I was getting hit with it every second of every day, all summer, and my battle has been my whole life, but the last 5 months has been excruciatingly difficult. And this track is like a continuation of all the 100 songs I posted on YouTube this summer, of the conspiracy theories, of the paranoia I'm afflicted with, and then this like ongoing puzzle to fill in missing puzzle pieces to my questions. And it's ironic because it shows how strong I want to be. Like, I don't want to stay down even through situations that could keep me down and knock me out. I want to be the alpha strong, not beta weak. No offense to any betas out there, like if you're a beta, but I want to be a strong alpha male. And it's interesting. It's kind of like through the dichotomies of the multi-realities that I've gone through all summer, and like of like a billion something dichotomies that are going on in life. I'm going through all of them, and then all the sub-dichotomies. And it's interesting, in those things, you know, there's a contrast of strong and weak, and victory and loss, and triumph through the pain, and tears and laughter, and so on like that. And so it's funny, you know, if you think of like a deck of cards, and like even just a simple game of like blackjack, I'm kind of saying at the very beginning of these lyrics, like, I want to be the ace and the king and hit a blackjack and protect home where my heart is. And what's strong in my heart is my home, is my heaven. And if I have to be the ace and the king, I would like that. And so I was in a foxhole where I was something other, but trying so hard to want to believe that I'm the ace and the king. So anyway, if you listen to all my tracks, it will make sense why this track is a continuation. So I'm just going to set this beat. This is a dope beat too. Original TankLipp lyrics. Trying to keep the love in my heart. Been a journey. Life continues. Another day above ground. I'm not dead yet. I'm the ace in the hole of foxes. Try to pick my lock like a locksmith. Get locked out. Plus I'm the king. When I need a blackjack, hit my house. Get knocked out. Try to paint me a spade. Pandora box, payroll paid, but look who wants to box now. Tip of the cow or tip me. I promise I'm worth 100%. You left too much anyways. Fine for guns, overlooking that I'm a tank. Big mistake. I'm the ribeye at Ruth Chris. Then roll on rock, double fist, sipping Budweiser. While you plead the fifth, my sense is 6. This for you and your Bud Geyser. Keep it in the holster. Cause when I'm out back, I T-bone, punish you. I've been lapping salt. You expected to keep winning at my home. Get teabagged by my clones while I Frankenstein a shake up close. Then whip you with my cream while I drive by, then take your votes. And I'm Trump, Obama, and Biden all in one. That's a golf pole, a front 9 and back 9. Am I stiff as stiff? Think about cowards with no spawn trying to steal my shine. But nothing new under the moon, how the stars align when my bars collide. Convenient how you half-stepping, but I'm the 11 on 7s, filling up my gas tank and blast you with my weapons. And I'm Conan and Jimmy Fallon, the hybrid, a rational talent to combat the pack that only wants what it can't have. I'm a national talent, Captain America, I could be that too, but it's a hazard. How the twin cannons of my passion, object of affection, can't stray enough to everywhere I'm not. And dare to ask a question, you know communicate, get slandered like a cop, then drop her off. And hear about how she meandered and yapped that I was soft. Then dig in my mentals for signs to flags or red stops. And always find a rock. A rock? A rock? A rock? A rock? Or red stops. And always find a rock. And winning her back's been hard. Ironic, feel like the side of fries while she inhales a Big Mac. Then heads to Sonic the Hedgehog, creeping through bushes, what she doesn't just like the sack. At least when I'm roasted, the spoofs of what goes on behind my back is she's not so relaxed. At home working with mommy and daddy sick while she pays the bills. She's paying the rent in more than one context of its essence. Seeking thrills to get her fill. Then see how much I would run for the hills. Yet I'm here still. Am I stupid? Or just a love boat with the hooks of Cupid deeply in me human? Tank Lip.